Crisco, Des, and West, the After Hours podcast. You will laugh your ass off now. It's time for the podcast.
Pretty bad over the weekend. I want to know if you guys agree with this one. Plus, giving
Yes.
birth at Rain Man and our throat
Already?
goat was spied throat goat and stuff.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a moment. But first, we'll start with you, Brooks. Say the word syrup.
So I hate this word. Syrup.
Crisco, say it.
I mean, I've always said syrup.
Des?
Syrup.
So you say syrup because
Yeah.
it's blowing up the internet, I guess, right now.
It
It's how people
is?
say syrup.
Well, syrup sounds like you're searing steak.
Like
I
Syrup.
just
syrup.
try because if I say syrup, okay, that wasn't bad.
Or
But
isn't
I
it a
always feel
Y,
like I'm
syrup?
saying syrup.
Oh, syrup.
So I always overdo it just to avoid syrup.
It's like me in
Syrup.
museum. I can't say it,
Museum?
so I'm always like how you normally say it. I always go museum.
Syrup.
Yeah, I have a hard time.
Syrup.
Syrup.
So
Syrup.
Wesley,
Syrup.
Guys, keep talking. I'm trying to play it. Hold on a
okay,
second.
play it.
Syrup.
So it is syrup.
Are you a syrup
Maple.
or a syrup?
Maple
I've always said
syrup.
syrup.
Have
Like
you?
Brooks, yeah, I say
Okay.
syrup.
Okay.
Mm.
I mean, I mean, I get it. I get it doesn't really matter. I mean, but isn't it funny the things that we just let blow up? We're like, you're saying it wrong. I'm saying it wrong. I just want syrup.
Or that thing
Me
that
too.
TJ pointed out when she was filling in for you, Des. What's the thing on top of your house?
Roof?
See, I say
It's a
roof.
roof.
Rough.
I think it's roof,
I
but
say
that sounds
roof.
like a dog.
Isn't it a roof?
It's a rooftop.
I say roof.
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 What about A&W?
A&W.
A and
No,
W.
but I mean,
Root
like,
beer?
what is? Yeah,
Root.
Root.
root beer.
Root beer.
Root.
I think it's root beer.
Root
isn't it?
beer.
Root beer? I
People
guess I don't
say
know what I
root.
say. Root beer. Do you say soda or pop? That's
Soda.
not the same thing.
Pop.
but-
It's too many years in Wisconsin that I don't say soda.
Well, yeah,
Really?
but you also people in Wisconsin say bubbler for a water
Do you
fountain.
say?
That's
Do you say
stupid.
crick?
Or
Crick or
instead of
creek?
creek.
A
Yeah.
creek?
Creek. Yeah, I say creek.
I had an ex-girlfriend who lived in small town Wisconsin. They would say crick, and I'm
Crick.
like, wow, that is hillbilly.
I know,
Yes.
but like I don't. And
I was
again,
like,
they look at
ugh.
us like we're insane. But like the bubbler one throws me off every time. They'll be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, did you get a drink at the bubbler?" The what? What does that mean? I don't even know. I don't even know. It doesn't even bubble.
A
It just
water
pours
fountain?
a water stream out.
Drinking fountain.
Drinking fountain?
Yeah.
Yeah, either one. Water, drinking fountain. Those make
Yeah.
sense. But I've never walked up and been like, "Oh, I need a drink out of the bubbler."
And unpopular opinion, maybe. I think those things are disgusting.
Oh,
My
I
wife will
agree.
drink out of them all the time. I'm like, how do you know somebody didn't spit on that?
Oh, I drink out of them all the
Do
time.
you really?
I
Yeah.
did as a kid. We have one literally right by our bathrooms.
And I
down
spit
here.
my mouthwash in it every day.
every day, and I'm like,
That's
I'm
fine.
good. I don't want to.
I always
I don't
think
want it.
of Parks and Rec where they put their mouth over the entire thing.
Yeah.
Ew.
There are kids who do that.
I still do it.
They don't know how to do it, so they're like, and they do it. Yeah.
So I just laugh because they have that at gymnastics, and River used to be in gymnastics, and he was little, and he'd try so hard to get a drink, and it would just like smack his face the whole time.
That happened to me
Or-
at one of those bathroom ones in Europe where it's in next to the toilet.
Buddy, that was a bidet.
A what?
I think
Buddy.
you, I think you drank from a bidet.
Now
It
that-
shoots you right in the face.
Nasty. Shoots you where you want it to
Red
be
in the
shot.
face.
Oh my God, you were today years old. He's in the bathroom.
That's
Imagine
not
like, I'll be out in a minute.
It's like, what are you doing?
Person in there's like, you hear him slurping? He's slurping right now. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. You're like, how do I get this drinking fountain to work?
Gross.
Step on there. There we go.
I told you,
That's nice.
were you here when me and Marie helped our friend's kid move in at Concordia, and they had a bidet? It's like one you could put on top
Oh,
of your
yeah.
toilet seat. And he pressed the button and it shot straight out. And I jumped out of the way to hit Marie over her face.
Ew.
Oh,
Could you imagine a college boy's house?
No.
Their bidet, how disgusting that thing is. And it hit it right in the face.
Oh.
Yeah.
No wonder she's so mad at you sometimes.
Right?
She just always channels
She's not
right
mad at
back
me
to that
today.
bidet. No, she wasn't after
No.
last night.
Oh, yeah, you broke out the best
I
moves,
did.
huh?
Did some of my finishing moves.
Like a
wrestler.
Like a
You're
wrestler.
finishing moves. You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this is the pile driver.
Oh my God, don't call it that though.
Oh, no, okay. Got it.
I mean, every now and then you do like feel like you break out your A game, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, oh, did I think I was in some sort of an adult video? There's a chance. There's a
jeez.
chance.
Gave her the
me?
half Nelson and the full Nelson and then the daddy
The
Nelson.
Spine buster.
Oh gosh.
Daddy Nelson.
Daddy
Daddy
Nelson. What's the
Nelson.
no? I wish we had a way to find out the breakdown of all the Nelsons.
I know.
What
I
that
mean,
means.
it's just a small move of a difference, or are they three very different
What's
things?
the worst finishing move name for that?
In the bedroom?
Yeah,
Pile
what would be
driver.
the worst
that sounds
name?
Pretty, that sounds pretty. A stunner. I guess that would be pretty.
The
bad. I
worm?
don't know.
Necrophilia?
The worm.
It's just dead.
You know how to
That's
just ruin things so good.
God.
What?
So how many moves did you pull off in the couple of minutes?
Oh, it was
It's 3.
one.
He's like,
the
I
one.
did the.
Oh my God.
Right,
no.
He's like, I did the finger in the socket. I was like, and that was it. That was dead. Is that?
That's neat that I got to
Okay.
see that face.
Well, that's not actually my face.
You don't
wanna see my
know.
face? I guess that's true.
You
I
probably
don't
don't
know.
know.
Usually, if you see me at a buffet, that's usually the same face I have.
You know how
True.
you see somebody's old face, right? You have to look at them on the toilet. You make the same exact face when you're having
Oh,
really
that's one eye closed then.
when you're really
It's like a
grunting
little bit
hard.
like a.
When you're grunting hard, that's the same as your old face.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I hope not. That's icky.
Well, I don't think you poop while you're doing your finishing
No, I
move.
just mean like I don't feel like
You'll
No,
be
we're not-
surprised.
We're not talking about
Don't,
Blumpkins here.
don't kink shame.
Yeah,
Yeah, come on.
I just found a little
Yeah.
Brooks stick in here. Oh boy.
No.
Anyway, I was called a rage baiter over the weekend. Do you think this? It's a guy on radio, right? And he said, I was listening to your morning show, and he's like, you rage bait the crap out of Crisco. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you just say things that you know are going to make him snap.
And I
It's
love
true.
that you said it so like you were so proud. You were like, "What do you mean? Tell me more, please." I don't rage bait,
No,
not
you-
me.
you've been called a rage baiter before via text.
Have I really?
Yes.
You're the master at it.
Master rage baiter.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You're the master baiter.
You're just a
For
button
sure.
pusher, is what you are. And for whatever reason, Des just doesn't give you the time of day.
I don't do it to her because she's the cool kid.
I know,
Oh my
but
God.
I
you
can only pick on the
remember
nerds.
the cool kid typically takes my side. Like, why did you laugh so hard at
That's
that?
the way he said it.
Nerds.
You better hope your kid River does not turn out like me.
You think
'cause,
River is going to turn into a nerd? That kid's
Uh,
already cool.
I mean,
No.
he's cool for now. I was a cool kid, and
He's
look at how I
got
turned out.
long hair. He's a rock star. He's in football. He's going to be
Yeah,
cool.
I think
I mean, it's flag.
He's going to be
football.
good
It's not
looking,
real
so he's going to get
football.
all the girls. He'll probably impregnate one by the time he's like
Oh
13.
my God.
Yeah, you're not probably wrong.
Now
Probably
he's
not wrong.
being a rage baiter to
See,
me.
because now he's trying to do it to you. He's trying to see who he can get. I think.
No, I think River has a lot of he is very much like
Oh,
you.
God.
He
Oh,
wants to be
God,
the
no.
funny guy.
I-
He wants to tell the jokes. He wants
Tell
to
him it's
get a
not worth it.
laugh.
Tell him it's not worth it. Go
Oh.
the rock star lifestyle.
I'm going to have to slap that
Stay
filth
serious
off him.
as long as you can.
I'm gonna have the conversation like Chris Farley. I'm like, don't. No, it's Adam Sandler. Don't ever change. Just get out of what you're in now. It's not too late. He's like, why are you screaming and spitting on my face? Get out of here.
Like that's just how I talk.
I'm like, just don't repeat what I did. That's why I told Roman. I go, what life advice do you want from me? Just whatever you see here in most of our family, do the opposite.
Has it worked
just
for him?
It hasn't. He's fallen right down that same rabbit hole. No, he's doing fine. He's doing good-ish. He's still there.
Good-ish?
Good. He's doing good-ish in the world.
You're like, if you're listening, you're doing great.
He's doing great things.
Of course,
He's
he
way
is.
better than I am. He's like right now. I think he has $30 to his name, and he is crushing me in money. Because that is
I was
impressive.
about to
not
say
to the
30.
negative.
That must be nice.
That is 30 up. I'm
Wow.
like, dude, good for you.
My kid said that to me on Sunday. He was in town, my youngest one. And he's like, I'm making good money. He works at a restaurant. He's like, I'm making good money. I'm a bar back. And he's like, I have like $16,000 in my bank account. I'm like, why the F am I buying you lunch?
Yeah,
what?
16 years,
grand?
man.
Yeah, he just saves it. He's like, I don't know where he got this. Maybe it's from his stepmom. He's the cheapest kid I've ever met in my life.
But that is
he won't
so
spend-
good.
He makes his friends drive everywhere, so he doesn't have to use his gas money.
Oh
my God,
Is he
God.
picking
Oh,
up
that
on
guy.
Marie?
Yes, he rides his bike sometimes to work, which is like 8 miles away because he's like, well, it's exercise and I don't want to spend money on gas.
Lord.
And it's
Oh,
only going to
no.
work great until all of a sudden he starts going on dates and he's like, yeah, you got this, right?
And
He's
then-
just sitting there. He's like, oh, can you drive? This is great.
You want them to learn to save. That is a really good thing. But if you're too cheap, that's very.
Right.
Ugh.
Well, because I told him, I'm like, I need a tax write-off in life. I'm like, so I was thinking about buying a condo back in the Milwaukee area because Maria has to go back there for work. And I'm like, you could live there,
Mhm.
pay me some rent. And then when she's there, you know,
Has a place,
she has
to,
a place
stay.
to stay. And he's like, I don't want to pay rent though. I'm just going to live with mom until she kicks me out someday.
That's
I'm
just
like, what?
smart.
I shouldn't even say it, no, because I think my family listens. But
What?
I have family members who, that, like, all grown adults and still have everything done for them.
Would you live with your mom right now if you had the chance?
I do.
Okay.
Certainly. I do.
I would. I
yes,
would
I
love
take
to.
care of my
swore.
mom. You did just
Oh.
swear. Gosh. He's like, oh, crap. You go home every day to her.
I
You
forgot.
do.
You know what's funny is I would say besides everybody here in this building and a handful of listeners, most of the time people are like, that's so sweet that
It
you
is
that you
sweet.
take care of your mom and you let her live with you. And she does stuff at my house too, because God Almighty, if this gets out on the internet, and I don't
Right.
say that, I'm not clarifying that she also pays her dinners and groceries and other stuff, and she's great. However, I think it's a good thing, but only here at this job in my life have I ever been ripped on for taking care
I'm
of my
not
mom.
ripping on you.
Not
I
you.
would
No, I'm not
live with
saying
my mom
you.
in a second right now if I could. She would cook for me every
Dude,
day.
I would
Exactly.
love it. She just doesn't cook anymore because I got better. She
Yeah,
won't
you did.
admit it, but I got better at her own recipes, and she doesn't want to say it out loud. She won't admit it because she fights it tooth and nail. And I'm like, well, if I don't make it better, then you do it.
Didn't
and she
she?
wouldn't do it.
Didn't she just recently make her lasagna for you guys though?
No, I made that.
Oh,
She
I
made the
thought
pork
she
chop
did.
dinner for Roman
That's
because
what
that
it
was
was.
all he wanted. That's how little she does her old like meals that she was so known for. She doesn't do them anymore. And so my nephew's like, I got it. I don't want anything for my birthday. All I want you to do is make a home cooked meal.
Ooh, that's
And so then
nice.
she made pork chops and that's pretty impressive because she doesn't eat them. So she doesn't eat meat.
Speaking of your mom not eating meat,
I
I was having this conversation again over the weekend. I was talking to my daughter's boyfriend, and I was like, I'm thinking about because my sister's pushing me to become a vegan. I'm like, I think I could actually be a vegan. And he's like, okay. You just look like you just eat meat nonstop. And I'm
You
like,
eat wings all the time and turkey burgers
I might
and
try to go vegan.
chicken. You
No
eat
chance.
meat, dude.
You won't be able
No
to because you're
chance.
jacked from like the
You'll
waist
just
up,
be
the
scrawny.
waist down. You look like olive oil, but like the waist up, you look like Bluto from Popeye. And so you're jacked. There's no way you can get the same protein out of non-animal protein that you can from that.
yeah,
It's
mung
just-
beans have a ton.
but it's not going to be the same thing because even those drinks I was drinking on my when my jaw was
When you
all
were
messed up,
liquid.
when I was liquid only. Thank you. Those were the words I probably could have come up with.
that was this
I was like, it's
when I had my thing and
you know,
the
the
stuff
mouth
and
thing,
the,
and I'm like, I can't do that again. They said they were like, you can only do this for so long before it starts like kicking back.
I was friends with a vegan bodybuilder back in the Milwaukee area.
Was she pretty jacked or he pretty
He-
jacked?
He was, but he said it's a lot of work. He had to set an alarm and get up every 2 hours because he's like, think about how many
You
more
have to eat.
how much more calories and how many more proteins I have to
Yeah.
eat throughout the day.
sounds terrible.
But that being said, it's not the same vegan vegetarian world we used to live in where it
True.
was like 1-2 things that you'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, it's gross. They have some recipes now that you're like, dude, that is better than anything I could have made myself.
Well, and at the state fair, I was actually very impressed
Mhm.
with the amount of like vegan thing. There was
Vegan
vegan,
corn
corn
dog
dogs.
was good.
I had one
Yeah.
last year. It was actually pretty good.
I did too. I had one last year I brought home to my mom, and we were like, damn, this is actually pretty decent. I think
Huh.
it might just be a corn dog, and they're like, vegan,
Vegan.
vegan pronto pup. Wink. I
Now
also
I'm
realized
hungry.
this year, I found out I didn't ever have a corn dog at the state fair. I am all team corn dog. I'm not pronto pup.
What?
I know, dude. I know.
I mean, I like it all, but
I don't, but see, that's the thing. I said, because all I had was the pronto pups this year.
Mhm.
I don't need to have one again.
I
I don't
didn't
know.
think it is super dog, and that really is my
You
favorite
could
one.
have
I
ate
think
the one from Crisco.
I had a bite. It's so sick after he
It was
deep
so
throated it.
soggy.
Yeah, our
Oh.
throat goat.
Throat goat.
Oh, you had
And it was
you had
like-
a sloppy seconds.
She took a bite because I told
And
her
it's
to, and then she
corn.
goes, "I had to because people were saying like peer pressure." I go, West literally shouted out loud, "I'm not eating
Absolutely
that,"
not.
because he's a little bitch, but that's fine.
And then I didn't know I could say no. I just did it.
Just
a bite.
the kind of choice.
I didn't even take a bite, and it came from my own throat.
Just think about all the things that have,
Stop.
for all the things my eyes have seen, the best by far is you. Of all the things, Crisco's mouth has been around.
I was about to say, I'm like,
Been around a lot.
you took a bite of that girl's hand. Just
You
think about
did.
that.
Yeah, well, I mean,
was that the day
yeah, it-
after?
yeah.
I had hand.
yeah.
Yeah.
But she had
Dog.
hand sanitizer on there.
Yeah.
Because everyone's like, "That's so gross. You put her whole hand in your throat." I'm like, she technically did it to me.
Yeah.
And number 2, I made sure she sanitized before because somebody else
And I
like, she was
watched.
at the sheep barn. I'm like, she literally washed her hands right there.
You said
Oh, I
number
saw
2
that
right
comment
before-
too. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, I'm like, come on. It's-
Even I started to defend you there. I'm
It's
like,
like, come on.
hey.
That's dumb. I literally was like, I'm not going to. At first, I felt like a jerk asking her to sanitize her hand. I'm like,
No.
that seemed like, and then she was like, I have no problem. I'll do it right there. So-
Brooks, I don't know if you know this or not, but while he was deep throating the corn dogs, when he took a foot-long corn dog down the throat, our throat goat did
All
over
the
here.
way down, and we were making like dirty innuendos about it.
Yes, and there was a big wig's wife there.
Oh, yeah.
like a big
I-
wig in this company's
like-
life.
yeah.
Very big. And I know her, and I saw her, and at first I'm like, hi. And then I'm like, she
You
can't see
wave
me
and then
like
you-
this.
Because I have tears rolling down my face. I'm like,
I wonder if she saw me eat your old meat. Your
Yeah,
old
she wasn't.
deep-throated meat.
She probably wasn't offended by that, but then
She was like,
yeah,
oh,
she's
We
like,
need to fire Des immediately.
it's like when I was trying to
We're
see
done.
her lip burn, and I was looking in, and somebody goes, "No, Des, no!"
I'm like, what are you just looking at? It did look like you were coming in hot
Yeah.
for a kiss
Oh.
on the corner, the street corner.
To be fair, I was like, I didn't even know she was burned.
Would that be a street corner first for you?
Of being kissed by Crisco.
By being kissed by anybody on a street corner?
I mean, I've been kissed everywhere, I think.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
You're like, oh no, I didn't want that picture. No, I didn't want that picture.
Kids everywhere.
Oh,
I think
wow.
on a street corner, like walking with Taylor. Yeah.
You ever been dipped in the rain on a street corner and kissed?
No, not on the street corner. I've been dipped in the rain. Dip, baby, dip.
Oh god, there she goes again. Have you been dipped?
No. I've done some dipping though.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Singing in the
I bet you
rain.
have. Oh, she's
Did a little dipping last night, if you know what I'm saying.
I like
Wow.
this version. He needs to get some
But
more
that's
often.
the worst part. We've only seen this version of Wes
Like
3
once.
times.
Oh.
Well, we give him 2 more
Okay.
bonus ones. Yeah,
But
he
he's
for sure
never-
had the sex before.
He did the thing.
Do you call it the sex on a regular
Well,
basis?
for you, just because it happens so little. Like, isn't it sad that you and I have equal amounts of sex and I'm not with somebody?
Of the
You're
sex.
married.
That is
Of
actually
the sex.
very
Like,
sad.
it's pretty accurate. I mean,
Yeah.
we both come in, we're like, you too? Yeah, baby,
That
yeah.
is so sad.
It's a freeze frame
so
high
sad.
five. too.
We're like, yeah. And then it's like 6 months. I'm like, yeah, nothing. You're like, me either.
No,
Yeah.
I brought that up to my wife, and she's like, "You exaggerate that." I'm like,
she did. She told me that too.
She told me you exaggerate by a lot.
No,
On average per year. Because if it's that low, you could count it out.
12. I said
12
once per month.
once per
No
month.
way.
Once per month.
She
You
is a
mean that?
young lady.
Well, no, I think she's definitely turned into an older lady in spirit.
She's definitely an old soul.
She's an old soul. She just talks about how she loves curling up under a blanket or like doing whatever and just watching. I'm like, she's an old soul for sure. It's a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Like Taylor's for sure. You have aged him tremendously.
No, he always was an old soul. He always never wanted to stay out as late as me.
No.
Always.
Always.
And he
Can
was
you always-
23 when I met him.
I know you said over the weekend you were out till 2 a.m. Is that a regular occurrence? Because I can do that probably as often as I have sex, like once or
Once
twice
a
a
month.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean-
A year.
I honestly, if like we're camping, I stay up till probably midnight one of the nights for sure. Like
but it
if we're
can
doing
never
that,
be the week like you go to
no,
work. Yeah.
never a
no.
weekday, never a Sunday. It is a Friday. And normally I'm pretty tired on a Friday, so normally it's a Saturday, especially if we've been camping because we're just floating and day drinking and having fun. So all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, it's midnight. And the next thing I knew this weekend, I'm like, oh my God, it's 2 a.m. I'm just sitting there waiting. You know what kept me though? I could have went to bed around 1, but I heard rumors that somebody was making cream cheese wontons.
Did they?
And oh yeah, they did. Bridget
Oh.
and Andre. And I'm
That's
like,
not a good drunk food.
oh, it's great.
Oh, dude.
What?
No.
Crispy,
Stupid.
air fried cream cheese wontons.
No.
He's trying to rage bait us. I'm
No.
not falling
No.
for it. No,
Yeah.
I know
Oh,
it. No,
it's
Don't
great.
take it.
Pick
Don't
up-
take it.
You're right.
You're like,
Don't
oh,
take
yeah,
it.
you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah, maybe you're right, dude. That's
Yeah.
a good point. Maybe I should
No,
just.
you need to have some
What's
sort
a
of
good
meat.
one? What's a good
I
Chicken
don't-
one?
nugget,
No,
a
but
pizza
you,
roll.
but you can be
dude,
vegan.
Those are
Yeah.
good.
I could have been involved in any of
But
those.
you could be vegan.
Yeah, but you're gonna have everything. Every
Shut up,
single thing.
Brooks.
You're like
A-hole.
just chunks of meat, just in general.
God, you know
Rage
where-
baited you.
You know where you find all that good meat?
Oh, no better place than the Minnesota Renaissance
That's
Festival.
right,
Let's go.
They've got
boys.
the big turkey leg. There's nothing.
Those nachos.
Oh my! Like you think? Oh, because you didn't have it yet, Des.
I didn't. I'm drooling just thinking about it.
That turkey leg is great on its own, and everybody has to get one. But then they thought, how can we make it better? We're going to chop up that meat and throw it on top of nachos. There's fruit on it.
Dude.
It's so good. But then, speaking of cream cheese wontons, they have them at the Minnesota Renaissance Festival.
Oh my gosh, I want that so bad. I love it. All the new foods, that is fun. But I mean, there's all the classic things that you know and love, and there's 16 stages of all of these fun things, and it's for the whole family. So now, like, we're into like the kids are back in school. You need fun stuff to do on the weekends.
Oh, yes. There's so many cool things. And like the Ninja Warrior thing, Wes, we need to do that.
Oh my!
Want to see my
gosh.
ninja outfit?
Oh boy,
Sure.
just show it to us.
Just show us.
Just show us.
Oh,
my
gosh. Boy, that's
Anyway, not just like me last night. You can go there and throw some axes at the Renaissance Festival. You can shoot your crossbow if you know what I'm saying. You can
No.
also climb some
really
really
I
what's
don't.
happening. I thought we were
What?
talking about the Renaissance
We are.
Festival.
These are both things that I do at home, and you could do at the Renaissance Festival.
But you could do it more than Wes, which is once a month.
Right, you could go.
You can get your tickets at renaissancefest.com. Oh, it's always a good time.
Hey, so you said somebody gave birth and they didn't know they were pregnant at Burning Man.
That is right. Burning Man. I've never really had a desire.
Where is that one? Is that one in
to go-
California?
I think
Is
no.
it in Nevada?
I think it's
Oh,
in
is it
Nevada.
Nevada?
Yeah. So there was a Utah woman who was at Burning Man and just having a great time. Didn't know she was pregnant, and she ended up delivering her baby in an RV bathroom. And yeah, nobody knew she was pregnant. The baby's aunt was also there, And you know you're in a place like Burning Man when the doctor that comes to help you give birth is only in his underpants.
Oh,
I'm not kidding.
I mean, this kid's story is going to be fantastic.
Yeah, I'm
someday,
like,
right?
there's no like word on the name of this child, but how crazy. And the sister-in-law was like, we were at a beach the week before. She was in like a bikini. You would have never known she was pregnant. All of a sudden her stomach started hurting. She just thought she was sick and she birthed a child.
Crisco and I used to work with a woman that did that. Had no idea she was pregnant and then gave birth.
dude, it's happened so many more times. Like I thought, wow, that's so rare that would happen. That would now be the third. I don't know that person, but that's like the third time I've heard that story.
My cousin's daughter, this just happened to. I think she was in denial because somebody said she was wearing big sweatshirts a lot and she's this tiny little thing. So it like,
Yeah.
you should have known, but even her mom, grandma, everybody's like, we didn't know. It seems weird.
One of the situations I knew was because they knew their dad would not be super happy. So
Okay.
they just surprised and said, Mom, I need to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Went to the hospital, had the baby, and then they went, what? Everybody in the group's like, oh, they just didn't want him to know.
Yeah.
Got it. Which is, I guess, fair.
Yeah. In this case, though, I believe this person did not know and was just at Burning Man for a good time.
Now, you being the only one that has had a baby in this room, Des. I mean, some of us look like we've had a baby, but
Guilty.
After the fair, I'm feeling pretty baby-like in the tummy area.
I had an ex-wife that had a few babies. I felt that baby kick like
Oh, yeah.
all the time. Like, how do you not know that baby's in there? I feel like you're definitely in denial, right?
So there
Doesn't it have a
is
name?
something where the baby can like be more under the muscle, and I never had any muscle. So
Baby's like, I'm trying to. No, I guess not.
but it is like it's a condition. But I mean, I would say if I had no idea, I could have maybe been 3 months pregnant or 4 months pregnant. Nobody would have known. But after that, I mean, my stomach with River shot out like a rocket.
yeah.
It was just I was just filled with a baby. There was no, I mean, I would knock people over trying to get by them. Like, I don't even understand how somebody isn't like that. I don't get it.
Yeah.
But again,
But the girl we worked with wasn't. There was no like,
I mean, I didn't know where I was gone by the time that
oh,
all
okay.
happened.
No, when I knew her and we like, because I went and said she had no idea until she had called and she's like, so I had a baby. And I went, what? Because she was having all kinds of medical problems and they didn't know what it was. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, she had a kid.
that is so crazy.
I used to call her Sasquatch, by the way.
Oh,
That's not
that's
very
that's
really
sweet.
I'm starting to realize why
She was
you and Marie
6'2".
only do. I know it doesn't mean you have to call her a Sasquatch.
But was it in his weird
You
flirty
just
way?
offended
No.
yourself. She was 16.
She was 16.
But it
The
was-
worst part was
Oh,
when
in
he
that
sent
case.
her. He sent her the website for Jack Link's beef jerky. He's like, they need a mascot.
Oh, in
you know
that
how,
case,
like,
you're not a bully.
You know, you always nickname your interns. You don't call them by their actual name. Like, I had another one. She's still in radio. I called her Sheetrock because she had no boobs.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I am so glad we get this version of Wes.
And
that
that's not
didn't-
like saying like that.
What would
much.
my
He's still
nickname would have been if I would have been? I couldn't have because we're the same age. If I
gonna
was
tap
your,
that is probably what he would have nicknamed you.
You're welcome.
oh my god! Oh my god.
Oh yeah. I don't think I ever had interns. That's a thing that might have been only you.
Well, I think it was
Oh, you-
different because he did his own show. Like
Yeah.
you were a part
You
of the
had
show.
Yeah.
you had interns
The
at your
show
last
had
station.
interns, but it wasn't like
Oh,
it
not
wasn't
a
like
personal.
that was just literally their thing.
Hell, I was an intern in that building.
Yeah, you were. I was an intern. I started off as an intern too.
I was even an intern in that.
I was an intern in that building too. Well, all of us were at that same.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Who would have
Look
thought?
Look how far we've come.
The emotionally damaged morning show on KS95. Got it.
This is fun. I want a turkey leg.
Crisco, Des, and Wes, the After Hours podcast.
After Hours.